What is up, my friends? Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Thursday morning here in Arkansas. That's Mike Friday. I just wanted to log in and let you know that I love you and I care about you and I'm thinking about you. And it doesn't matter to me if we disagree or not. I think I'm fixing to get rained on. It doesn't matter to me if we disagree or not. I don't hold it against you for having a different opinion than me. So I love you whether we disagree or not. If I consider you a friend, I don't unconsider you a friend because you disagree about something, especially something historic. Some people think differently than others. It's not a big deal to me. I'm just saying. Oh. I don't know if any of you listened to Robert Mueller and what he had to say yesterday, but, well, Mueller come out. He said, this investigation is done. I don't want to testify anymore about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to let it stand for itself, the written stuff. But, and then he did exactly what Comey did. He showed his partisanship. Why would he do that? How can... Here's what I think happened. They knew immediately that Donald Trump was not guilty of collusion. They knew immediately it was a setup. Mueller found that out. He knew his investigation was blown and corrupted. Everything about it was corrupted. Immediately, Mueller knew this because he fired a bunch of people. Then he referred what he could refer. And then from then on, it was trying to entrap the president in obstruction of justice. Because Mueller was part of the insurance policy. Don't forget that he met with the president the day before he was appointed as special counsel. And he's Jim Comey's best friend. Well, he come out and did what Comey did, which was to, well, give an opinion. It's not his... given it his interpretation of the law, it's his job to say whether or not this person is guilty of a crime. So what did he say? I can't say he didn't commit a crime. He's referring to obstruction of justice, is what he's referring to. Now, they're also saying that Barr lied about Mueller saying that he didn't rely on this. Well, Mueller did tell Barr that he didn't rely on that at all. Now Mueller is saying he did. We need to get to the bottom of that. Mueller needs to testify. That's all there is to it. Mopar. Yeah, when Mueller testifies, because he's got to now. He may say he don't want to. The fucker's got to. Can't just come out and Comeyfy the whole thing. Show that you're a partisan hack. And then just say, oh, I'm retired. That's it. I'm done. When Barr was put in there, Mueller understood. I've got to clean it up. So he cleaned it up. He got rid of trying to entrap the president with obstruction of justice because there was no justice to obstruct. Think about all the instances they're saying he obstructed justice, besides the one where they're saying that he told Comey to lie. Not Comey, Cohen. That's bullshit too, by the way. Cohen is in prison for lying. to Congress. So here's what's happening. All Trump is guilty of is coming out and telling the truth. They're trying to say he wasn't allowed to come out and defend himself, which is all Trump is guilty of, was defending himself. This is a witch hunt. This investigation is bullshit. Now, if you're the lifetime prosecutor, political operative that this man is, you're going to be one of the people that's like, he said something bad about the intelligence agencies. Oh, we can't have that, when Mueller himself is one of the people who testified that there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Almost all of the bad intelligence that that's caused the wars in the Middle East and all this shit. Think about who it was that testified to Congress about the intelligence of all of this dumb shit that we're guilty of fucking around with for the last, 20 years or so. There's all of these lifetime political operatives who are now testifying about, because they're experts. The president is not guilty of colluding with a foreign government. Now, Mueller tries to point out that he did on an occasion jokingly from the pulpit in front of a shit ton of people say, Russia, if you do this, do it. When the next day something was released, or they actually used Podesta's password that he gave them, actually the day before. I'm telling you, this is bullshit. All of this things that are fixing to be declassified that are going to come out, that these people are fighting being declassified, sources and methods, their methods are crooked. Their methods are fucking insanely crooked. This comes from having career prosecutors and political operatives embedded in our fucking intelligence agencies. We can't have this anymore. Should never be allowed to happen to any president, but it should not be allowed to happen to another. Hold on for a second. I gotta get this. Can't have it anymore in government. They're saying, Congress needs all this information the way that it was done during Clinton. Well, Congress changed the way it was done during Clinton because of the way they did Clinton. After that, the same people who were against Clinton's impeachment for 16 counts of crimes that he actually committed, the same people don't want all this shit declassified so that you can find out how they did it. But they also are the ones who changed the law so that you couldn't do things that way. Grand jury testimony is not allowed to be put out in public because of the way it was done with the Clintons. So you see, they're wanting Barr to break the law. They're trying to hold Barr in contempt for they actually have, for trying to for not breaking the law. And now you saw Nadler could hardly contain himself yesterday. I say it's time to impeach 45. Impeach him. All this information that they're going to try and get during impeachment, a lot of it's going to be declassified. They're not going to get his tax returns that way because that's going to be litigated. They may try on his next term with that shit. I don't know what they're trying to set up. But I think what they should do is impeach him now. Impeach him. Let's get this shit under the way. Let's go. Oh, also, there's like $1 million and so dollars that are left every year at airports in change, and they're saying that can be used to build the wall now. It's usually used for other things like advertising and maintenance and things like that, but that's cool. Wall's being built. They're lying about it, but the wall is being built. Things are happening. Pelosi's not allowing the right things to happen. They're passing bills with poison pills, sending them to the Senate where nothing's going to happen because they're ridiculous. Working on stupid shit like impeachment and the Green New Deal. If they think the president is as bad as he is, if they think the president is, they'll have to prove that he lied to the American people, you know. Now, is that a high crime or a misdemeanor? No. In fact, politicians lie to the public all the time. In fact, anybody who calls the president a liar and says the president lied to the public, I guarantee you there are 10s or 20 or 30 or 40, 100 instances where you could pull up evidence that they lied to their constituents. It's a politician's way. It just so happens that the president, there's either half truth or some truth in everything he says. It's time to get over it or get on with it. I love you. It doesn't matter if you agree with me or not. I still do. I think you're a badass motherfucker. I think you're worthy. I think you're important. Have a good one.
Little doggy.